Hi there, it's KB. Thank you so much for tuning in. In this video, I will discuss another basic SQL query regarding an operator within the where clause. If you enjoy the content of this video, I ask that you please like this video and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Let's get started. All right, so let's imagine I'm a data analyst and I'm being asked to produce a list regarding details of facilities with ID number 1 and ID number 5. I'm going to look into our database to see which tables we have to work with. And it looks like we have 3 tables, one for members, one for bookings, and one table regarding information for facilities. I am going to start off this query by producing a select statement. The select statement is just asking, hey, which columns do you need within your table? Looks like we need all of them because we want all the details regarding facilities with ID number 1 and ID number 5. So I'm going to use a star symbol. The star symbol is perfect for this particular example because the star statement indicates we want all the columns within our table. Then I'm going to include a from clause. The from clause is asking, hey, which table do you need all of this information to come from? We have a perfect table right here solely for facilities. So I am going to type that here, facilities. Now I mentioned that this video is all about the where clause. So I'm going to type that here. The where clause is just going to specify more information regarding a particular column within the facilities table. We need specific information regarding ID number 1 and ID number 5. And in our table, we have a column called facet. All right. Facet is basically short for facility ID. So I'm going to type that here. And then this is where an operator comes in. An operator is just a text, or you can call it like a word, and it's a text or word that will emphasize, and it's just going to run through that column when we run our query to locate facilities with the ID number 1 and ID number 5. The best operator for me to use in this case, since I can't use the OR operator, is the IN operator. And I'm going to spell that out here. IN. The IN operator is great when we are using information that includes numbers. And we're going to start off by using parentheses. You always want to group your numbers or your integers in this case using the parentheses. And then I'm going to just include this information here, ID number 1. You have to include a comma to separate the numbers, and then number 5. You don't want to add any spaces between that. And then you can just close off the parentheses. And then I'm going to insert my semicolon here and run my query because everything looks good to me. Facilities with ID number 1, facility with ID number 5. Looks like I got that here. And yep, there's nothing else that we need. So let's run our query. Bam. And look at that pretty green check mark. That indicates that I provided the correct query. And I'm going to close this off here so you can see my list here below. We have facility, name, member costs, guest costs, initial outlay, and monthly maintenance. And let me just widen this here so you can kind of see the information in the expected results column. Why is it doing that? There we go. All right. And then I'm just going to widen this here so you can see our table. And then you can see this list here. All right, so that's all I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for tuning in and have a lovely day. Bye-bye.